Okay, this is the TR3 that I'm starting to work on, a project that I'll probably never finish. But I bought this a month ago or so, and it's doesn't look in too bad a shape from a distance, but when you get up close, of course, there's quite a few rust areas. There's a lot of rust around the bottom rocker panels in this corner. Actually started this earlier and my phone battery died and it corrupted the file, so I thought I had it on video already, so I've worked on the brakes, took all this out. The pedals were completely seized. It's really tough getting it out around this brake line, the way it was routed on mine anyway, without taking the wiper motor out. I painted up the pedal box, whatever you call it. It's got this nice 1970s disco glitter red, peeling pretty bad here. I'm hoping that that's not Bondo. I don't think it is. Really blistering up there. Bumper's not too bad. It's got a couple rust spots on it. It's rusting through here. I don't know if I can see that in the camera or not, but it's bubbling through along here. And this is the old owner's tape or rust repair job. Put a piece of tape over it. Got a few extra parts with it, some radiator hoses. Not much else. Dent there. But the real rust is underneath. Try to get the car up and look under there. And I should mention too, my main goal is just to get this on the road for a little bit this fall. I'd like to get a couple hundred miles on it before winter sets in, and then hopefully tear it all down over the winter and fix all the rust and paint it and all. Also noticed this is a 59 and it's got the bumps here for the bonnet and also back here as well, and on the doors. According to Wikipedia, that's pretty rare for a 1959. It says there they only made like 9,000 of them. I don't know if that means I'm a multi-millionaire because of this, but let's see, it says 1959 right here. I know that I think it was standard from like 1960 on, so it's kind of interesting. It runs. A lot of the gauges work. Looks like I got a pretty decent fuel drip down in here. The car is not on, of course, but I don't know much about these, so maybe somebody knows what's causing this. Can't quite get the phone in there to get a better view of it, but looks like it's right where this filterish thing mounts. The other one I think it's dripping a little bit, but not near as bad. You can see some wetness down around that bolt, with the major wetness further to the left. So I guess I'll probably have to pull the carburetors off here and see if I can figure out how to plug that leak before I take her for a spin ever. So the battery died in the phone, but continuing around the car, there's a lot of bubbling rust under here, and here. This is all rusted, pretty thin there. More in here is completely rusted through. The rest of the way around doesn't look too bad. Some Bondo in here, I think. Missing the license plate light. Good sized dent here. And here's the clutch hose, which is just about completely gone there. And this line is for the back right rear. And the reason I took it out, it had a bolt jammed in here, and I think the threads are just shot, so I have to get a new one of these guys. And the line to the left rear was missing, and there was a wheel cylinder just hanging on the left side, so I got to get that fixed too. Alright, on to the front. Okay, here's a view of the rust on the bottom. It's pretty bad in the, as usual I guess, in the rocker panel and inner sill. It's completely rusted through. Same thing on this side, maybe even worse. Just holes. And I have the brakes out and just have the drums on for now so I can move to the front. Amazingly, some of this linkage for the emergency brake is free and moving. It's, oil and every fluid in the car dripping, of course. The clutch slave cylinder here is out. I took that out. The rod had just blown through, or the boot, all the fluid dumped out. I'm hoping that the clutch itself is okay up in there. And so I'm going to take the front brakes off and see how they look. This wheel has got a camber issue, I think. I don't know exactly why at this point. There's a non-standard muffler hanger or tailpipe hanger. The requisite coat hanger. And a flex pipe. And holes rusted through there. Exhaust might need a little work.